Hi hello, welcome back to a new video on this channel. Today once again, I bring you some of my opinions. Some of them are unpopular, some are not. It has been a minute since I uploaded an opinions video, so here you have. I am not going to put any warning because if you don't know how to respect other people's opinions, a warning won't stop you. So I'll save my words and start quickly with the video. I hope you like it. Commenting on the controversial acts of an idol in fan calls is to put pressure on them and make us have insincere apologies. When there is controversy with an idol, and I see so-called fans who have spent all their money on albums to be able to talk to their favorite artist, and the best they can think to do is scold them for their behavior as if they were their parents or something, it makes me question what kind of world we live in. Clearly, if you feel that an idol has done something that in your opinion is not right, you can raise your voice and criticize them. But a fan call is neither the time nor the place. First of all, because before you played your turn there were 40 more fans. They are tired but at the same time happy to talk for a few seconds with people who love them. Second, the managers and staff are right in front of them controlling everything that happens. If they notice that something is off, they will cut the call or warn the idol not to talk. So you're going to make everyone uncomfortable to get anything. To be honest, I don't know what exactly they want to achieve. Sometimes I feel like they just want their minute of attention and to be remembered no matter what. And if by any chance the idol ends up talking about it, they're not always going to be honest because they have their fan in front of them, and they know what they want to hear. Even if they are not sorry, they are going to apologize just because of the pressure they are putting on them. Fixed version dance practice videos are better than moving version, and I don't care what you say. When I want to see a performance I go directly to the live presentations, but if I want to see the dances I expect to see a fixed camera that records everything, and I don't look forward to see the movements that the cameraman makes in the live presentations. I want to see the whole dance, and if the camera keeps moving it's not the same. I know they do this to make practices look more impressive, but in my opinion this is not necessary. You don't go to see a dance practice if you want to see an impressive performance. It bothers me when a group always goes for the same concept, especially because this usually translates into the same songs, same outfits changing 2 or 3 elements so you don't notice it, same instrumentals with the lines distributed exactly the same and more. I prefer a group to risk a concept change with the possibility it doesn't come out well before getting into an infinite loop where most of the songs in the discography sound the exact same. Forever is such an ugly fandom name. I'm sorry. I absolutely adore Everglow and I want them back as soon as possible, and I want to make it clear that this is not a comment to hate on the girls, but from the very first moment this fandom name was announced it shocked me because it could be literally anyone's. I understand it's for Everglow, like Forever I understand, but to me it's such a basic fandom name. Sometimes I feel like companies first choose a name that more or less looks good for fans and then try to find a meaning for it. I don't like it when an idol leaves a group and the others act as if they were never there. I'm going to go into too much detail on this because as a result of the 𝒉𝒏 documentary, I've started to realize how much this happens. They release a statement that a member has to quit the group, and from that moment on, everyone acts as if they had never existed. I understand that, on the one hand, they have to go their own way, but that member has also been part of the group's history. Going back to the 𝒉𝒏 documentary, I feel it would have been a great opportunity to add how the members felt, how they lived that moment, and their emotions. The 𝒉𝒏 scandal was very big and immersive. They all must have had a hard time, and we were never shown that. Cutting the images so that 𝒉𝒏 doesn't come out seems so wrong to me. She was there and was also part of the group's creation progress. Now, after the announcement that Cho is being kicked out of Ioona, I am glad the other members didn't remain silent and voice their opinion. I wish this would happen more. Maybe if your favorite idol is not a composer, it's because they can't write songs. Let's be honest, not all idols know how to compose, even though for me, it's an important aspect that I personally take into consideration when listening to a group. They don't have to do it, and they don't have to know how to do it. Many of you act as if the companies don't know what they are doing. If there is someone in the group talented to write songs, most probably they will make them produce their own songs because they save paying a composer, and they can promote that they are self-produced and that the songs have a part of them. All this makes them earn more money. Not that I want to name anyone, but it has happened that artists complain because their company doesn't let them compose, and when they do, the lyrics are a complete failure. I'm not saying every single idol that does not write songs is because they aren't talented enough, but what I'm saying is that it must take into consideration that maybe if they don't do it, it's because they can't. Favoritism for certain idols or groups exists, and it is partly the fault of the fans. Again, the company just wants money, and if they have to make a particular member of a group stand out, they will do it. And fans also have favoritism and give privileges to their favorites. You just have to see how the same controversy acts differently in two idols. I am going to talk about the specific case of IVE because I feel it is the most prominent one. Wonyoung, the center of ICE1, is going to join a new group. What is the company going to do? Option A, hide her, don't give her lines, and pretend she is not in the group. Or option B, make her shine so that people will see a known face and want to know more about the group, making them earn more money. And it's not in itself a bad thing, it's a win-win. And this has been all. I hope you like it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did, it would help me a lot. See ya.